So this is the final video for the Chapter 5, Section 2 on solving systems by substitution. And this is the the more difficult version of substitution. So this example says 4y minus 5x is equal to 9 and x minus 4y is equal to 11. The first step is if none of the equations are solved for a variable, to pick one of the equations and actually solve for a variable. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the second one. So I'm going to go to my right and go x minus 4y is equal to 11. Add 4y to both sides because it's a single x already, so I might as well make it equal to x. So x is equal to 4y plus 11. Now our system's been slightly changed to 4y minus 5x is equal to 9, and x is equal to 4y plus 11. From here, the next step is to do the actual substitution. So again, we're going to be substituting with the x. So in place of the x, we're going to put 4y plus 11. So you have 4y minus 5 times the 4y plus 11, and that's going to be equal to 9. From here, we need to get rid of the parentheses. Well, to remove the parentheses, you must distribute into them. That's going to give us 4y minus 20y minus 55 is equal to 9. The next step is to combine like terms. So 4 minus 20 is negative 16y minus 55 is equal to 9. Next is to add 55 to both sides. So you have negative 16y is equal to 64. Divide both sides by 16, or negative 16, and you'll get y is equal to negative 4. I can verify that real quickly. Yeah, so we're at 4. So now that we know what y is, we need to plug it into one of our original two questions to solve for x. So I will plug it into the second one. X minus 4 times negative 4 is equal to 11. So x plus 16 is equal to 11. Subtract the 16, and x is equal to negative 5. Therefore, our final solution, again written as an ordered pair, is xy is equal to negative 5 comma negative 4. You can again plug that in and double check to make sure everything works out. If you plug in negative 5 into the first one, you get negative 5 plus 16, which would be 11. If you plug it into the second one, you're going to get negative 16 plus 25, which is 9. So it does work out for both. Again, the first step is to solve one of the two variables, or sorry, one of the two equations for a variable. You always want to pick the one that has a 1 in front. Therefore, it's always going to be simpler. You'll have no fractions for sure, and it will lead to easier math. Once you've done that, you do the actual substitution, where you substitute the one you solved for, which in this case was x is equal to 4y plus 11, and we substituted that into the x in the first equation, solved for y, and then plugged y in order to find x. I know it's a lot of steps. This is going to be a little bit difficult, but try to follow through with each of the different steps one by one and make sure that you complete everything that you can. For your u-try, you have negative 2x plus y is equal to 8, and 3x plus 2y is equal to negative 9. I suggest writing the steps out as you go in hopes of helping you remember what the 5 steps are. And that is the end of the third video.